You have been doing it all the time. Every single thought, every feeling, and each breath you take does not just occur within you, but it also affects the energy field surrounding you. Most individuals fail to understand that they are already influencing energy. However, they do it unconsciously, scattered and without focus, unaware of their power. When you remain unaware, the outcomes seem random, disorderly, and unpredictable. The moment you become conscious and realize that the so-called outside world is merely a reflection of the vibrations you emit, life starts to change in ways that appear almost magical. Many people overlook an essential truth. You are not separate from the energy you wish to affect. You exist within it, as an extension of the very field you are striving to mold. This field listens to you, not to your words or your efforts, but to your overall state. This connection operates on a subconscious level. It is the unseen current flowing beneath every thought you have, every word you speak, and everything you do. Take a moment to reflect on the last time something occurred in your life that felt coincidental. A perfectly timed meeting, an opportunity that arose unexpectedly, or an instant when you just knew what was coming next. Those moments were not accidents. They were quantum events. They were ripples in the field responding to the frequencies you emitted, whether consciously or not. Yet the story becomes even more intriguing as it continues, because it is not just the conscious mind is not the one doing most of the work. It is your subconscious that takes the lead. Your subconscious does not care about what you say you want. It reacts to what you truly believe, what you consistently feel, and what you expect as a norm. That is the reason affirmations without emotional support often fail. That is why visualizations filled with doubt fall apart, since the subconscious connection serves as the secret gateway to the field. Until you open that gateway, you are merely embellishing the entrance. Quantum occurrences are not illusions or tricks. They arise from the interplay between your inner experience and the quantum structure of the universe. Consider it this way. Your thoughts emit signals. Your feelings attract those signals. Your subconscious harmony decides how clear that transmission is. Combined, they either generate interference, a chaotic noise that cancels itself, or coherence, which is a precise command sent to the field. The real question is not whether you are influencing energy, but how skillful you are at doing it. Take a look at your current life situation, the conditions you live in, the people you relate with, the options or lack thereof you face. All perfectly mirror the signals you have been sending out until now. This is not a critique. It is simply physics. When you grasp this, you stop blaming random luck. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of destiny. Instead, you start realizing that you have been crafting your own reality. The truth has been present all along, just without the name. However, this is the point where many get stuck. They believe it means they need to oversee every single thought, emotion, and action. That approach is draining and does not align with how the field operates. The secret is not to dominate every mental wave. Instead, it is about establishing a powerful, steady signal that makes occasional negative thoughts or uncertainties irrelevant. You turn into a guiding light rather than a flickering flame. But there is a deeper aspect as well. When your subconscious alignment coincides with your conscious goals, the field reacts with remarkable accuracy. This is the moment when coincidences increase, chances multiply, and extraordinary events take place that cannot be explained by logic. It is not about putting in more effort. It is about sending a clearer message. Many people live in contradiction. They express a desire for abundance, but emit a sense of shortage. They long for love, yet convey fear. They picture success while internally holding feelings of unworthiness, and the field responds to the body, the breath, and the energy, not just the words. This emphasizes how crucial subconscious connection really is. Now, imagine if you could deliberately influence this mechanism, strengthen the message you already broadcast, eliminate distractions, and harmonize your inner self with the quantum environment. What could open up for you? What if the ideal life you have pursued is actually within reach? Imagine something not built piece by piece, but more like tuning into a frequency that has been patiently awaiting your connection. Pause with me here. What if you have already been affecting the energy field effortlessly? What if you have been sending out signals that shape your reality without even realizing it? consider that you have unknowingly been partially creating quantum phenomena. Now, what changes when you fully engage your awareness in this process? In the following section, we will dive into how to do precisely that. How to bring harmony among your mind, heart, and body, so you can transform scattered energy into a powerful command that the field cannot ignore. This is where the concept shifts from mere theory into actionable steps. Before moving forward, I want to ask you, are you prepared to unlock this next stage? Now we stand at a boundary between uncertain intention and deliberate influence. Up to this moment, your signals to the field have been sent without guidance and often without clarity about which part of you was directing them. The reality is that not all signals carry the same strength. The ability to truly control energy and generate quantum outcomes does not come from exerting more effort, but from bringing the different systems within you into alignment, so your message becomes crystal clear to the field. This is what coherence means. Many people live surrounded by energetic confusion. Their thoughts convey one thing, their emotions another, and their physical reactions something completely different. This disorder causes disruption and a chaotic mix of signals. Frequencies that cancel each other out create confusion. When the field receives mixed messages, it becomes unsure how to react. Imagine trying to tune a radio station while loud static floods the speakers. No matter how near you get to the right channel, the static overwhelms it. Yet coherence transforms everything. When your brain waves, heart rhythms, and nervous system are in sync, you act like a tuning fork aligned with the reality you wish to attract. Your thoughts no longer clash with your emotions. Your desires stop contradicting your beliefs. Your body ceases to work against your mind. At that point, the message you send is not a mere murmur, but a clear command. Studies reveal the heart generates an electromagnetic field far stronger than the brain's. This field does not stay confined within your chest. It radiates outward, affecting people, situations, and environments nearby. By combining the heart's coherent energy with the focused intent of the brain, you produce a broadcast that interacts with the quantum field in an impressively structured manner. The true wonder is that perfection is not necessary to achieve this. You need not control every negative thought or suppress every tough feeling. Coherence does not mean flawlessness. It signifies dominance. It involves establishing a solid baseline of alignment so that occasional disruptions do not derail your progress. So how can you begin? You simply take the first step. Become aware. Notice when your body feels tight, when your thoughts are scattered, when your breathing is shallow. Bring your focus back to your body. Slow down your breath. Soften your heartbeat. Ground yourself fully in the present moment. Then set a purposeful intention not from panic, but from confidence. Imagine the result you desire. Experience the feeling of already possessing it, and allow your body to remember that sensation. The more you engage in this practice, the more effortless it becomes. Instead of pursuing reality, you start attracting it naturally. Many people ask, how long will it take to notice changes? A more important question is, how long are you willing to cultivate coherence until it defines who you are and not just something you do? When this harmony becomes your default state, reality is compelled to respond accordingly. Now I want to take a moment to invite you to something meaningful. If this message strikes a chord within you, if you sense an inner spark realizing this is what was missing, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. This is not about increasing numbers, but providing a space to keep you aligned with these concepts. If you are ready to explore this dialogue further, please share in the comments one aspect of your life where you currently feel most disconnected or out of sync. It is not about admitting a fault or weakness. Consider it as a gateway, the starting point where transformation begins. Naming it is the first step toward diminishing its hold on you. Let us continue from here. You have now grasped the distinction between scattered energy and focused energy. However, the next stage is where things become truly fascinating. Coherence by itself is not sufficient. There is a more profound interaction occurring, a dynamic interplay between you and the surrounding field that decides whether your intentions materialize into tangible experiences. You are about to uncover the concealed framework underlying quantum manifestation, including the principles of probability, expectation, and wave function collapse. We will investigate how subtle changes within you spread outward, reshaping the very essence of your reality. Stay engaged, because we will reveal why certain individuals achieve sudden breakthroughs and meaningful coincidences with ease, while others remain trapped in repetitive cycles regardless of their efforts. Now you understand that coherence serves as your gateway. Yet, alignment only addresses part of the mystery. To genuinely affect the field, comprehending the flow of probability is essential. This unseen process unfolds beneath every instance of your existence. Here lies a secret often missed. The universe does not grant your wishes merely because you desire them. Instead, it responds to what you are prepared to receive. Allow me to clarify. In quantum theory, wave functions represent multiple potential outcomes that exist at once until an event reduces them to a single reality. At the tiniest scale, the universe consists of a shimmering array of chances waiting to take shape. But what causes the wave to collapse? What determines which version of reality you actually encounter? It is the observer, not a detached onlooker observing life from afar, but the engaged observer whose attention, anticipation, and conviction serve as the thread weaving possibilities into reality. This is where many people struggle. They practice visualization techniques, set clear goals, and repeat positive affirmations. Yet beneath all these efforts, they harbor an unseen script filled with doubt, fear, and limitation. They glance at their finances and foresee scarcity. They consider their relationships and anticipate rejection. They observe their bodies and expect deterioration. Consequently, the field responds not out of punishment, but because it mirrors the prevailing signal. Your conscious mind might declare, "I am prosperous." But if your subconscious carries the narrative of insufficiency, you will never feel fulfilled. The field tunes into your deeper transmission. This explains why many feel trapped. Even while performing all the right actions, they attempt to suppress their subconscious with superficial practices without confronting the core beliefs directing their experience. The true transformation starts when you not only change your thoughts, but realign your beliefs and assumptions. This shift alters the probabilities within the quantum field. Small adjustments in your posture, mindset, and emotions are the mechanisms that sway your reality toward your desires. You do not need to completely transform your life instantly. Instead, you just have to build enough forward motion so that the wave of possibility starts leaning toward the outcome you desire. Picture yourself walking down a corridor filled with doors. Every door symbolizes a possible version of the upcoming moment, the following day, or the next chapter in your story. You do not open every door. You open the one you anticipate opening. That anticipation comes from your predominant internal state, your subconscious narrative, and your deeply felt sense of what could be. This explains why individuals who shift their inner experience often encounter sudden, surprising changes in their external world. They have changed the core likelihood, and the universe responds by rearranging itself accordingly. Yet, there is a crucial point. Expectation cannot be faked. You cannot claim I am wealthy while secretly feeling anxious about your expenses and expect the universe to cooperate. The universe is not deceived by words, but responds to the vibration behind them. Therefore, the real task is to release limiting beliefs, untangle resistance, and steadily train your body, mind, and heart to accept a new range of possibility. How does this appear in daily life? It means becoming aware when fear makes you retreat and choosing to breathe through the discomfort instead of giving in. It means catching yourself expecting failure and deliberately imagining success, even briefly. It means practicing success not only mentally, but through your nervous system. With time, a transformation begins to happen. The field of possibilities starts to reshape itself. Events fall into place, meaningful coincidences accumulate. Doors you were unaware of suddenly open wide. This does not happen because you forced the universe into compliance, but because you became a strong and clear signal for the reality you wish to experience. Now take a moment. Can you feel something awakening within you? Can you detect those areas where your old beliefs quietly influenced your life without your consent? Excellent. This realization is your entry point. What we are about to delve into is the core paradox behind all of this. The reason many unintentionally undermine their own manifestation efforts. This is the crucial element that transforms sporadic attempts into deep, lasting transformation. Imagine I told you. The true secret is not control, but surrender. Stay close, because in the next part, we will reveal why releasing your grip strangely grants you greater power over the field than any attempt to dominate it ever could. Let us proceed. This is the point where most people misunderstand. Society teaches us to hustle, to push and strive hard for the life we desire. While this approach can yield outcomes in the physical realm, it causes resistance when applied to the quantum field. Why is that? Because the field reacts not to force, but to harmony. And harmony often feels like submission. To be clear, surrender does not mean giving up or resignation. It is not abandoning what you want. True surrender is not about being passive or lazy. It means letting go of the urge to control every step of how your desires manifest. It involves trusting the wisdom of the universe to handle the details while you maintain the energy of your intended outcome. Picture it like planting a seed. You do not dig it up daily to check its progress. Instead, you nurture the soil, water it, and have faith in the natural unfolding. Paradoxically, the less you interfere with anxious grasping, the quicker your goals come to fruition. When you surrender, you stop sending confusing messages. You no longer say, "I trust," while secretly fixating on results. You cease pretending to release control while inwardly holding on tight. Genuine letting go opens a stronger, subconscious door to the universal field. This is the practice of surrendered influence people often overlook. Your subconscious cannot be forced into harmony. Coherence cannot be demanded, but can only be invited with the right conditions. A calm nervous system, deep breathing, a softened heart, and energy free from desperation. In this state, something extraordinary takes place. You stop being the one always chasing and become the signal itself. Rather than trying to manifest, you embody your desires so fully that the universe responds. It rearranges circumstances and provides not as a gift, but as a reflection of your inner state. There is a profound magic in becoming the vibration you wish to attract, allowing the field to listen and coordinate on your behalf. Trust is intricately embedded at the core of quantum creation. It is the confidence that says, "When I harmonize, the universe harmonizes with me." When I embody this truth, reality transforms. When I become one with it, the world mirrors my essence. However, the difficulty lies in surrendering, which feels unnatural to a mind trained to control everything. We crave timelines, assurances, and proof. We want to know exactly when and how miracles will unfold. Yet the more we insist on certainty, the deeper we slip into resistance. The tighter our grasp, the more the energetic field contracts in response. Thus, the process itself becomes paradoxical. You plant the seed of intention, you tune into the right frequency, and then you relinquish your hold. You stop micromanaging the unfolding of events. You cease panicking over every detail, and you no longer recoil when reality challenges you. This paradoxically grants you more power than any attempt to control each phase ever could. People frequently ask, "How can I tell if I'm truly surrendered or simply resigned?" The answer is straightforward. Surrender feels expansive and open, while resignation feels heavy and oppressive. Surrender brings lightness to the body and mind, whereas resignation feels like a collapse. Surrender keeps the door open to endless possibilities. Resignation slams it shut on all the magic. As we draw this reflection to a close, I invite you to consider this. In what areas of your life are you still forcing outcomes? Where does your tight grip prevent the flow of energy? And what if you allowed yourself, just as an experiment, to loosen your hold and trust the unfolding process? Because here is a truth rarely spoken aloud. The universe itself is crafted to respond to your trust and openness. Support harmony. The universe seeks alignment with you. Life naturally leans toward growth, expansion, and creation. When you step aside, you are not relinquishing your strength. Instead, you are flowing into a more profound expression of it. Now, as we approach the conclusion, we will weave everything together. We have delved into the subconscious link. We have examined coherence. We have grasped the workings of probability and wave collapse. We have untangled the enigma of surrender. Yet, None of this holds significance unless you truly live it. In the upcoming part, we will delve into what it means to exist as the signal constantly, not just occasionally or during meditation or visualization, but as your natural state. This is where the effort to produce quantum occurrences ceases, and you become the quantum experience itself. We are approaching the point of integration. Are you prepared to incorporate all of this into your daily life? Let us move forward. Now, you recognize that your purpose is not to learn to control energy, but to embody it, since energy responds to energy, and the universe reacts to expression. Quantum phenomena do not arrive for those who chase them. They appear for those who are in harmony with them. When you move through life as a living signal, coherent and surrendered, the universe immediately aligns with you. Situations adjust, timelines transform, people appear, and opportunities arise. Not because you forced or earned them, but because you ceased to act as if you were separate from the whole. There is an ever-present current continuously flowing through you. This is what it truly means to exist as a quantum occurrence. It is not just a concept or a daily meditation practice you occasionally engage in, but a fundamental state of being that declares, I understand who I am. I know what I resonate with. I am clear about the message I am here to bring to this world. You stop doubting yourself. You no longer seek approval. You cease waiting for evidence before trusting. Because trusting is the evidence. Your identity is the driving force. Your vibration is the call. You do not create from scarcity. You do not imagine from fear. You do not manifest from uncertainty. You simply radiate, and what you emit becomes unavoidable. Let us make this more tangible for a moment. Living as the signal does not imply that you are never shaken. It does not mean you never experience doubt, frustration, or sadness. Rather, those feelings no longer have control over you. They do not determine your energy. They pass by but do not settle within. You are aware of your true self beneath these emotions. That is what the universe responds to. Picture yourself as a lighthouse. It does not chase after ships. Instead, it stands firm, rooted in its own frequency, sending out a steady signal through the storm. This is your role. This is the practice, not to manipulate the waves, but to be the unwavering light amidst them. When you embody this, something shifts. The people around you sense it. They may not understand why, yet they feel safe, motivated, and energized in your presence. Unexpected opportunities begin to appear as if from nowhere. Synchronicities start appearing every day. The perfect words reach you exactly when you need them. You begin to feel that life is responding to you. It is not reacting impulsively, resisting forces, or holding back anything. Instead, it is attentively listening and reflecting the vibration you now project. Soon you will grasp something even more profound. You have always carried this power within you. You simply forgot. You forgot that your subconscious mind is not a vault for past pain. It is a broadcasting tower of energy frequencies. You forgot that alignment is not just a pleasant idea. It is the key that activates your reality. You forgot that releasing control is not surrendering. It means stepping aside and allowing the universal field to perform its natural function. You forgot that your very existence radiates a signal. Now you remember. So what unfolds after this realization? Your walk changes. You breathe with intention. Your words come from one who does not beg for life to shift, but calls it to harmonize with what already exists as truth. You stop striving to become something else. You recall that you already embody it. The universe does not demand your struggle. It seeks your clear message. If there is one takeaway from this message, let it be this. The version of yourself living the life you desire is not located somewhere else. It is not waiting in the distant future or behind endless self-improvement or hard work. That self is intertwined with you at this very moment, waiting for you to cease pretending that you are disconnected. Thus, the real question is, will you decide to embrace it completely, without hesitation and without pause, until it transforms into the most natural experience imaginable? Because once you commit, the quantum field responds accordingly. Share a word in the comments that captures the essence of your upcoming transformation. It could be trust, flow, release, or any expression that resonates deeply with you. Your chosen word becomes a crucial part of your energetic signal. If this message resonates with you, make sure to subscribe so we can evolve together. Keep in mind this important truth. You are not here to pursue change forcibly. You are here to embody it fully. The instant this happens, the universe aligns and moves alongside you.